Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Brogdon, Jaylen Brown out there with Randall. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Hield in at the 2 spot. And for the Wizards, they've got Zach LaVine, Barnes out there with Len. Then there's Wagner, and it's Thomas in at the point. And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
There's LaVine, pass to Len. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Wagner. A rebound by the Spurs. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Thomas passes to Len. Knocked loose. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Brown with it. Now defended by LaVine. And Randall throws it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Wagner. 9 points last game out. LaVine against Brown. Lets it go from 11. Up again.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Pass to Hield for the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Thomas after Jaylen Brown's miss. Here's Len. The rebound by Hield.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
For 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hield against LaVine. With the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now, here's Brogdon. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Here's Hield. Nurkic trying to get open. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Barnes. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. Hield with it. Kicks it to Brown. Now the pass to Brogdon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he drives in. Len dishes to Barnes. Pass to Wagner. Here's Thomas. Pass to Len. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Thomas's shot is off. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-2 run here. On the wing, Brown. Kicks it to Heel. Here's Randall. And that one hits back iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And another miss by Washington. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Indiana. Thomas against Brogdon. Brown outside. He takes it in, and Brown throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Okafor is checked in for Len. Ilyasova comes in for Barnes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Wagner. And Ellington is subbed in for Levine. Now here's Okafor. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. Gallinari against Olynyk. And Gallinari kicks to Ellington. Back to Gallinari. Drills it from outside.
Do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Man passes to Brown. Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Ellington. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Here's Man. On the wing, Monk. He dishes it to Brown. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now, here is Gallinari. Last game out, he had 14. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Man passes to Monk. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Man. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Monk. There's the triple. That shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, when you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
San Antonio making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. And that's a foul called on going up.
That's his second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Barnes, he's checked in for Gallinari. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Monk. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Barnes. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And nothing is falling for him right now. Spurs leading by 18. There's the drive. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. Lee outside. Passes it to Monk. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 5.
Three-point field goal.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage. And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. You guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Barnes. Thomas is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Okafor in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Misses off the left iron. Wizards trail by 21. Here's Barnes. Good D by Heel. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
On the wing, Barnes. Monk defending. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Washington. Here's McLaughlin. Healed outside. Olynyk up top. Defended by Ilyasova. 4 on the shot clock. Hayes. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Washington calls timeout. And, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Spurs leading by 21. Healed outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Brogdon outside. Washington with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine wide open. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach Levine. The elbow position, the follow through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
McLaughlin, the pass to Brogdon. Trying to get open is Randall. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The shot by Ellington, no good. The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Brogdon outside. Into the lane. And Randall throws it down.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Nurkic against Len. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Healed the pass to Brogdon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Assisted.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
Levine inside the three-point line. The Wizards with another miss.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Brogdon looking it over. That's good from Randall on the assist from Brogdon. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Levine against Hield. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
No surprise that Levine goes for the slam, opens a window at the cup, and he takes advantage.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hield finds Brogdon. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Molinari's checked in for Barnes. So it's the Wizards now. Stolen by Brogdon. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Brown's got the ball. Randall no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Nurkic against Levine. Nurkic with the block. And they get it back. For San Antonio, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Shoots it. Man can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Brogdon. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Here's man, guarded by Levine. Brown, got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. Just 2 to shoot. And another shot. Nurkic kicks to Brogdon. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes. Brogdon's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Levine against Randall. It's good. Levine's got 9.
What a fantastic finish by Zach Levine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
And here is Brogdon. 8 points for him. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Wagner. That's tipped. Molinari dishes to Levine. Nice ball movement by Washington. Ellington with it. No points in the game yet for him. Molinari passes to Len, and the shot goes down.
That's just nice play calling, right? And you like how quickly Len gets ready to catch off the roll.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Brogdon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Man passes to Brown, and Brown throws it down.
The assist.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Levine against Brown. Levine kicks to Ellington. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. Closing in on the end of this long, long road trip as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. Levine feeling it out a bit. Shoots. And again, Washington no good. Spurs leading by 22. Brogdon outside. And the pass to Mann. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. 2 points. That one goes.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Ellington with it. Randall on him. Driving in, and he gets the bucket. Lamb's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Brogdon outside. Passes it to Mann. And Brown now atop the key. Shoots over Wagner. And so it's San Antonio holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. You've got Jusuf Nurkic, handle out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Hield in a 2-guard. Spurs leading by 22. Brogdon the pass to Brown. And here is Hield. He's defended by Wagner. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
Oh, trying for it. Thomas, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Randall over Barnes. Rebounded by the Wizards. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Levine from 13 feet. It goes down. 11 points for Zach Levine.
Zach Levine working that mid-range game. So easy, so fluid.
Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. And the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got 10.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Wizards making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Hayes, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Olynyk comes in for Julius Randle. And Monk's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Brown the pass to Monk. Spurs passing it around. That's a 2 from Hield. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Spurs leading by 20. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle, and stolen by Wagner. Thomas gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Levine. Over in the corner, Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Spurs have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Brown outside. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Brown. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Washington. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for San Antonio.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Pass to Monk. 3-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Brown against Levine, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Wizards making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's McLaughlin. Gallinari with the rebound. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Brown outside. There's the dish to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk can't hit. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The pass to Okafor. And he finishes nicely on the way. Okafor's got his first 2 points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Out left to the wing. McLaughlin, the pass to Olynyk. Inside. Feeds it to Hayes. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
It's on
foul.
Jaleel Okafor.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind
Jackson
there. Monk
Hayes.
demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Zach LaVine. Spurs also with the sub. Man's checked in. Right wing. And here's Ilyasova outside. They get it back. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. There's Gallinari with the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Monk. Takes the three. He can't hit that time. And the Wizards now going the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. To the right side. And Hayes kicks to Monk. Back to Hayes. And stolen by Ilyasova. Going inside. Ellington uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellington's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McLaughlin, the pass to Monk. Here's Mann. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good.
Field goal.
Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Okafor. The shot. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Possession remains with Washington.
Alex Len's checked in for the Wizards. Randall's checked in for San Antonio. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. 1:44 left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Ellington kicks to Gallinari. And again, Washington no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Monk. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Three-point field goal.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The pass to Thomas. 1:06 left to play in the third. It's deflected.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Thomas. Monk, the pass to Hayes. Brogdon inside the line, and it's San Antonio with another.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
To the inside. Here's Ilyasova. Here's Len. Rebounded by the Spurs. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dishes it to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
There's Thomas with the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. We'll be back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Ilyasova. He's out there with Alex Len. Matthews out there with Barnes. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Brogdon. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Lets the three fly. Hutchison with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
San Antonio making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Buddy Hield.
5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The Spurs rebound. No good. Washington shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Here's Ilyasova, and Looney sends it back. Now Lee. Hield outside. Here's Mann. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
It's stolen by Hield. Passes it to Looney. Now here's Hield. He's defended by Wagner. Beyond the arc. And Buddy Hield gets the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Looney kicks to Hield. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 13 points for Buddy Hield. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Fires it up. Hutchison with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hield outside. Here's Mann. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Lee passes to Mann. Hield with it. Fires the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Looney sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Washington making some changes. Okafor comes in for Ilyasova. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Wagner. And San Antonio with the change here, too. McLaughlin's checked in.
The consistency for Zach LaVine is a guy who's going to be productive night after night after night.
Here's McLaughlin. He dishes it to Lee. To the paint. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Makes it off the glass. Hield's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Pass to Monk from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Three-point field goal.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Bean passes to Okafor. The dish to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's LaVine. Shoots from the line. Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
2 minutes.
Pass to Monk. Launches a three. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Lee outside. Up top, Monk. He's covered by Matthews. Good D by Matthews. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Buddy Hield.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Fires for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one goes.
At the line for the Wizards.
Barnes hits them both. And the Spurs with possession. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Here's McLaughlin. Looney kicks to Monk. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Looney. Good!
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now, look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us in the lanes and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.